Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we're starting a brand new series here on the channel with Ted Lasso having wrapped up. We put up a poll over on Patreon and for the YouTube members to figure out what we were going to replace it with, and the winner was the bear. Now, I have absolutely no idea really what this show is about outside of a bunch of chefs in a kitchen. That's the gist of what I've collected over this time that it's been in its run. One of the things I couldn't avoid, because I kind of follow a lot of this stuff, is like rewards categories and stuff like that. You know, finally, I don't know why all of a sudden they just now are considering for some reason a stunt category when that should just have always been a category. But anyway, I saw that this show is locked into the comedy category, but they're trying to like vie for it to be in the drama category. So I don't really know what to expect going into this. I mean, to be fair, I would argue Ted Lasso is kind of a little bit of both. You know, it's hilarious, but a lot of it, the core aspect of the show is the drama between the characters, and there's a lot of meaty stuff that it gets into. So maybe it's something just along those lines. I know the lead actor, I saw him, the only thing I can recall that I've seen him in was in The Iron Claw, and he was really good in that. If you haven't seen that movie, definitely go check that out. I have a reaction to it here on the channel. He was amazing in that. Dude, if they make like a reboot, like further down the line of Willy Wonka, they need to cast him, or even a biopic for Gene Wilder, man. Like, he just looks like a swole Willy Wonka. But anyway, all that aside, let's get ready to jump into this. So if you want to see the following reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come here on the channel, gives you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reacting the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, try to make it worth your while. So sure to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said and out of the way, let's get ready to jump into episode 1, System. Here we go. Got people firing up ovens, it sounds like, I would presume. Well, 1, that's a beautiful shot. 2, feels like such a dramatic opening. Please don't tell me it's an actual bear. Is this his dream? He's letting it out of the cage. It is, man. I've seen one of those suckers in wild, man. And true story, sad story, I saw it. Ooh, wait, was he sleeping in? That makes sense why those sounds were bleeding in. But I saw a brown bear get blasted by like 3 different vehicles, causing a huge pile up on the interstate one day.
25 pounds?
25, no, I ordered 200.
Paid for 25. Take it over loop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, Luan, that's really nice of you. Yeah, no, we're really grateful to still be open after everything.
Pepto and Tums, I relate already.
You know, see how Michael was doing everything, and I want to get you your money.
Oh.
You unplug it, it won't work again.
When was the last time you emptied these? I don't know.
Oh. Need some last minute cash to restock ourselves. Or, well, to pay the bills more than like it. Ooh, that was a sexy knife. This is gonna just make me hungry, isn't it? Well, at least I won't feel as guilty getting hungry, getting an appetite watching this versus Hannibal. Aww.
You cut vegetables like a bitch.
You know, the closest I've ever been to Chicago has been the airport. Wait, was he drying his clothes in the oven? I mean, I guess that's one way to do it.
And I'd still be 5.5 short. Add this. What am I, a coin star? It's like 300. 300 plus what?
1955 blanket line type 3.
Pleated?
Pleated.
Boom.
Did he just do a backdoor deal for meat? Do what you gotta do, man. was a wild intro, though, man.
Linear smoke vec. That's some serious heat. What's UPS? That's in Chicago, or?
United Parcel Service.
Shit.
The one.
That's the UPS.
mail. Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you do for them?
Drove. Paid my way through culinary school. So.
CIA?
CIA.
Aww.
Okay, so what are you doing here?
This was my dad's favorite spot when I was a kid.
Aww.
So you know the drill.
He's like, I think you might be overqualified. Was that what he was saying?
I know who you are. You're the most excellent CDC at the most excellent restaurant in the entire United States of America. What are you doing here, I guess?
Oh, throwing that question right back at him.
Making sandwiches. Yeah.
Interesting.
This is the one time you listen to me, please do not touch that. That's been going for 12 hours, okay?
That's my pot, Jeff.
That's her pot. All right, use another pot, please. Chef, all right?
So did he take over this place to fill in for whoever that was that passed away? So much like her, there's a more personal reason that he's strapped himself here.
Order. Smaller fry scoops today, chef. Behind.
Not system.
What is this system?
Michael's system. Carmen, there's the girl.
Yeah, that's Sydney. She's helping us out today. Michael's system makes no sense.
Chef, is there like a family shop or something?
Behind.
Shelf.
Sorry. Sí, como la comida extra para usar la comida familiar.
Ah, see?
Ah.
Fuck off.
Gracias.
Wow.
Bottom right side of walk-in.
Thanks, chef.
Was that supposed to happen?
Order! Yo, family! Yo, you! Fucking with my program cut.
Hey!
Program start.
I know this guy from Mothership. I don't remember his name.
Insta's completely blowing followers, dog. Yeah, I got. What is that? A diss?
And I don't know why I can't piece it together where it's from, where I know him from.
How was the recital?
Oh my God, she murdered it, Tina. I gotta hold on. Listen,
Like, this feels like a real kitchen to me right now,
can
man.
you order different mayonnaise, bro?
It's bananas?
No, all you chef.
Yeah, oh, you chef. This biff, he was using them to make a giant nut
It was a
muffin.
play on a panettone. It would have been beautiful if you let me finish it, all right?
Fuck you.
Don't say sweetheart, you
Oh,
fucking
sorry,
weirdo.
Carm. You're so woke. I mean nothing. Saying sweetheart's just part of our Italian heritage. Don't be rude and start doing a million things like,
don't
oh,
have time
smart
for
ass.
this right
I
now.
don't
I don't
remember
have
having
time for this right now.
to take care of your mom for
Don't
6
you
months. No,
fucking-
making up because all the time I'm spent trying to put your family back together because you're too much of a cocksucker to come home.
Oof.
Don't go messing with their heads and ordering different mayonnaise and hiring new fucking bras without talking to me first.
Oh,
This is
he's
your
trying
brother's
to...
house, okay? Yeah?
his
Remember?
brother.
I was running it fine without you.
Why didn't he leave it to you then?
Ooh. God damn. Like, he's actually trying to make something out of this, I feel like, while they're all very much so set in their ways. So he's like a outsider coming in and playing with the status quo.
You've been here for 2 weeks. We've been having money problems for 2 weeks. 1 + 1 = you're an asshole, Bobby.
Don't call me Bobby Flay. Sydney, you stir that pot for me, please, chef. I refer to everybody as chef because it's a sign of respect. And I never said I couldn't figure out the spaghetti. I said it doesn't make any sense on this menu, so it is done.
There it is. Okay, so never mind.
Everybody doesn't have any taste. It was an underseasoned, oversauced mess. I hate to break your hearts, motherfuckers, but that gluey, mushy bullshit is not bailing us out this time. Ball breaker is facts raising.
Let's go.
Who the fuck is fat?
Tina, did you take my knife, chef?
Did you take my pot, Jeff?
Oh my God, this is ha ha.
The only beef I could get was bone in, which you have to braise, all right? It takes 2 hours longer. By cutting the bread shorter and use less
Which
gravy.
is not how we've ever done a beef here in 25 years.
Shut the fuck up.
System, you can barely afford to pay people, but six system.
Talk to me about late
Oh my God, this is stressing me out.
announcement. Listen up. Bread stays the same. Gravy stays the same.
I mean, change is hard, man. I think he's genuinely trying to help this place, though.
Where, Bear? It's just too difficult.
Yeah, fact.
Oh,
That's the point.
is-
It's already ultra confusing.
Bear his nickname?
Part of the reason why this machine got recalled in the first place, aside from the excessive in there.
Oh, the health bars are dicks. I just noticed.
Sorry, I didn't make it to the funeral. I sent flowers, and I really hope that they look nice.
I don't know. I wasn't there. How long is this gonna take?
Oh, he wasn't even there.
Carmy, you're bleeding.
man. Stupid, dull-ass night.
You're making me
corner.
crazy.
Fucking dead, Ibrahim.
Come on, your fault. Take corner.
Blood. You see? Shooting. Good. Good. You all happy now? Can I have my fucking knife back?
Wow. Dude, I don't know how this isn't a drama, man. How is this a comedy? I mean, it's funny situationally just because of, you know, it just happens that way. But my God, the way this is shot, the way this is acted, everything about this so far is just like stressing me out. Ooh, damn. Oh, wait, is that like his dream? Like something he imagined for himself, his own little restaurant front. It had a bear on the front of it. Looked pretty slick.
This is his twin brother, which I found out later. But
This feels like an episode of Hell's Kitchen.
and I'm like, listen, go home already.
Or Kitchen Nightmares. Sorry, got my shows mixed up.
Now there's a problem. I'm trying to enjoy my tacos. You're ruining my.
Somebody hid his knife.
No, swear to God. And I'm
Stab
like,
him!
I'm like, oh my God.
Sorry.
Where did you get that? What?
Oh God, he's like, Jesus help me. I'm about to stab this bitch. Dude, I'm not gonna survive this, man. If we keep giving us these sexy food shots.
You smell like this place.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I just hate seeing you here.
Yeah, well.
Was he the kid? I get I mean, like, his new sous chef knew who he was just by his reputation. So did he, like, leave the nest, do great, but then this brought him right back down into this little diner that his brother was running?
I swept St. Louis 3 times and had a no-hitter.
Oh, wow, yeah. Some really good, like, light storytelling, from the bills on his desk to them finding that little, that booklet with his credentials and some of his past accreditations or whatever you would call that, awards.
Uncle Jimmy wants to buy this place.
It's not for sale.
I know, that's what I wanted to tell you.
That it's not for sale?
No, that I think we should sell it to him.
So we can flip it into an Applebee's? No, I'm trying to do something.
Okay, I was so excited for you to come home.
I'm okay. Okay?
Hmm.
I want to fix this place.
I was asking you to.
I gotta go, okay?
Fair.
Yeah.
I love you.
Thank you for this.
She really does care. She just doesn't want this place to be a trap. God, that got me misty, man. This is just the first episode. I'm already freaking, like, getting teared up. We might have a perfect replacement for the show that's gonna make me cry every week, like Ted Lasso did.
Dry. You need to fill a baking sheet with water, put it on the oven floor, throw in another batch, okay?
What's the matter? Do my
Just
job.
do it. Yo! Somebody come try this, cousin!
Yeah, right.
That was a perfect. There you go, chef. Come on. What do you think?
It's redundant and white, just like you.
Heard.
Did you know Michael?
Dude, he was like one of my best friends, but then fucking got dark at the end. And
Corner,
fucking
how we looking on that bread? Coming out soon.
It got dark at the end.
Deal!
No shit deal.
Oh, fuck off,
Hey, was
man.
Richie always an asshole?
Dude, always and forever, dude. He's the fucking worst.
Yeah, he sucks.
I'm getting that vibe.
He's sad inside.
Fact. I'm grateful for Philip K. Dick. Fact, you're up.
Me? I'm
What's his name?
my cat's Ralph.
They both name Ralph?
Yeah, it's just like it's easier that way.
Wow. Are you kidding me? Not that it matters, but still.
Yo, it's getting crazy out there. Come give me a hand.
Bravo. This is on you. Yo, Teen, how about these plátanos?
God, he's such a dick.
This is in my house, remember?
I didn't say I didn't like them.
She was just saying she was gonna share.
What is this? Is there like a anime convention or some shit going on nearby, or a LARPing scene? I mean, there's a guy as a carrot, so I don't really know what the hell this is. Is it Halloween? I missed what time of the year it is, so maybe it's Halloween. Oh!
Any of you incel, QAnon, 4chan, Snyder Cut motherfuckers want...
Did he just say Snyder Cut? Oh.
You all right?
He's a dick, but if you fuck with the family, he's gonna come out there.
You're gonna purchase one Italian beef combo to enter. Now, this is a single
Oh, is this a ball breaker tournament? Yeah. That's why the carrot.
I hate litter. So you cocks are gonna clean up after yourselves, and you're gonna goddamn recycle. Fuck you.
Oh, he's rough around the edges, but that was
I
great.
should have let those turkeys eat you, Carmy. I swear to God, today was not the day to go fucking with the system. I do not care what you do up in Napa with your fucking tweezers and your foie gras. You got no fucking idea what you're doing here. So we are gonna stick with what works, and we are gonna fucking make sure we got enough food to feed these fucking dorks. So get your ass back in.
I mean, he's got a valid point that maybe today of all days isn't the day to start messing with everything. I get what he's also trying to do all at the same time. Brain turned off there for a second. He's sneaking a taste.
Oh, yeah. Yo, Carl, check it.
That's good. You see that difference?
Big time. Steam tray.
Yep.
You're right. You could throw down, huh?
Hey, grab me a fresh parm brie.
Heard, chef.
Slowly but surely, he's gonna start making some waves here. It's like one little step at a time. Damn. Whew. That was a killer introduction, man. And I don't know how things go from here. That screamed drama to me if we're putting anything out there. And dramas can be funny, man. I mean, like I said, there's moments in this that I laugh, but it's just like the situational element of it. Like this whole thing was shot and written as a drama. I mean, the whole core thing is this tense, anxiety-driven, like stress-inducing environment that he's thrown himself into, which is really just the case at a kitchen regardless, having to get the orders ready, having to make sure there's enough things in stock and cleaning everything, and then also kind of making sure that everything's on a cycle, keeping everything fresh and ready to go, trading things out, getting everything going, and then prepping for the day like this also, you know, if you're opening, you know, like there's like a lot more stress on the table for you because you got to get everything prepped and ready to go. So he's coming into this mess, and he's taken over his brother's restaurant, which is back home where he's from. And maybe it's because there's not a lot of time to work with. They have a lot of creative ways to introduce what has happened in these small little ways. Like when we open to him with the dream, him with the bear, and then him sleeping here, that tells you right here, this place matters. It's like one of two things. Either he doesn't actually have a place to stay, or he's putting his life and soul, his heart and soul into bringing this place up to the point where he's trying to make everything work, scraping together money when the meat supply fell short this time around. You know, he's drying his clothes in an oven, like he's sitting here stressing over this place, and you can see it in the way his apartment is. You can see it in the way the office is here, and you can see it in all these other ways without anybody having to say a word. And when we open to him getting everything prepped and ready to go, obviously you see the bills, you see the W-2s, you see the, you know, his brother's name on that little flat pamphlet from the funeral. There's these little things that are telling a story. There's like, okay, well, he's new here. This kitchen has worked together for a time. Like they have a rapport, they have a system, and he's coming in here trying to shake it up a little bit. So you get that sense that he's an outsider coming in here, just kind of take things over, try to steer the ship back on course. From what we got in these little clues, and especially with that one chef, I don't know everybody's names right now, quite obviously. I know he's Bear. I think his first name's Carmen, if I remember right. Then there's Richie, his cousin. That's the end of the names I actually have stored right now. But then you have the one guy who he came to him with the bread, where he gave him that advice on how to do the bread better. And he came back, he was like, hey, good job. You know, we saw him stumbling upon his little like notebook that had some awards he had gotten, you know, and then you have this idea where you get this interview where he's hired this sous chef. This is something he's done on his own. You know, Richie, his cousin, who seemingly has been running everything in the wake of his absence and all that, you know, has been for a long time. This was done without his knowledge, and he didn't like that at all. So we got this kind of, you know, like tension in there just from that alone. You see the care that's put into that and where he's kind of where he's coming from. He's replacing their usual mayonnaise. He's replacing their usual ingredients. He's trying to give them higher grade stuff. He's trying to make this place reputable. He's trying to build it up in these small little ways. And I think it does a really good job at showing all of that. And then you have the text from his sister, and then his sister coming by. Then we get more information about that. And it was expositional, but it wasn't like, it felt natural. Like, it wasn't like, hey, you remember that one time, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I know you probably remember this, but that, like, there was none of that. Like, it was just casual information. He's been here for 2 weeks, right? That's what I gathered, I think. It hasn't been long, you know, based on that. He seems like he's this guy that, you know, he wanted to cook. He's got a passion for it, and he pursued that, went to school, made a name for himself, but then this tragedy happened in the family. He came back. The sous chef, I got way off track there. She knew who he was. What are you doing here? Like, when he was looking at her resume and then he saw where she went to school, she was like, what are you even doing here? And she turned that question right back around on him. And see, it's that thing too. Like, he hired her knowing where she was from, like where she went to school and the effort that she put into it. And it's like these little systematic ways he's trying to like turn this ship around and, I don't know, make something out of it. But it was those little clues that tell us that it was probably on a downward turn, because it was that friend, when he was talking about having known the family for a time, he mentioned things had gotten dark at the end there for Michael. So we don't know what happened to him. Did he take his own life? Was he in an accident? We don't know yet. But it seemed like maybe this place had been running aground, and that's part of the why he feels like the need to lift this place up. It's one of those situations where a hard situation lands in your family and you're called back home. Like, you're the kid that got out. You're the one that's out there making a name for yourself, but then something happens back home and you get pulled in. Maybe somebody in your family gets sick and you go back and you have to take care of them because nobody else can. Like, there's situations where that happens, and then how do you navigate that situation? That's why his sister was like, you shouldn't be here. You know, we should let this go with our brother. Basically, it was like, our uncle's willing to buy it or sell it or whatever she said. And he was like, no. He's not willing to have that, because this is something of his brother's that was important to him, and it's important to himself as well. And he doesn't want to see it go, you know. And she's like, I don't like seeing you here. And it's like, nobody, especially like a sibling like that, especially if they have a good, loving relationship, would want to see you succeed. Leave the nest, not be pulled back home and trapped. They're coming at it from two different places, but both of those places are from love. And you can see that in the way they interacted with each other. It was a very tender moment. And you can see that, you know, things have just been rough for everybody, all things considered. I don't know. There's a lot of really, really good storytelling in just this first episode. And a lot of it was with these very subtle punches, these little droplets of information. I'm impressed. And again, like I said, I chuckled. Like, the shit talking, the smack talking, all that, the camaraderie, the shit throwing around, and some situational little moments here and there. Sure, there were some chuckles, but man, this episode stressed me the hell out. It was very claustrophobic at times, especially with how close we are in a lot of the shots, especially with those zoom ins on all the food, which is making me hungry, man. And then you have him stressing over getting all this stuff ready while also trying to improve upon it and win them over and get things moving, trying to shake up the system. They've just kind of settled into what works when he wants this place to actually succeed and give out good food. They're like, hey, people eat it, people like it, it's fine, it's easy to make. You know, we just pump it out and throw it out there. And that he cares about the food and he cares about the reputation of this place, because this place represents his brother at this point. So like he's trying to like lift it out of this heap, this fucking lull that it's been stuck in. And they're all just kind of content with being where they are. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting journey to see how this evolves over these next couple of episodes, over these seasons. This was an impressive first episode, especially for how much they were able to do in such a short amount of time. But guys, what did you think? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come here on the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Share, Your Course, Scott Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.